Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. If it's your first time here, but if it's not, thank you very much for being a part of this family. Well, you guys, I do not know if you noticed, last week I did not post any video, and that was intentional because, well, I just wanted you guys to catch up on my previous videos so that and I really hope that you guys used the time to do just that. And yeah, I'm back again this week and I couldn't be more excited. And with that being said, let's not waste any more time. Let's just dive straight into today's video. Well, guys, on my previous video, I spoke about favoritism in our families, and I think a lot of people related to that. Like, I got a lot of positive feedback publicly and also privately. And if you haven't checked that video out, please do so. I've put the link in the description box. So, yeah, just quickly go there and watch it and then come back so that you don't get any like confusion. So, yeah, coming back to this, I just want us today to talk about that idea that we're all raised by, that our parents are these perfect people, because I remember growing up, my pastor would always say, your parents are your earthly gods, you should honor them, you should respect them. And now thinking about it and just looking back, I'm thinking, Witty, how can you say that to a kid? I know that he meant well, but like imagine saying that to a kid and not expecting them to automatically think that, or to automatically see these people as like these perfect people or these perfect creatures that won't make any mistakes, that are just, because we already have, like, as kids, we already have like an idea of who God is. And like, if you tell a kid that your mother or your father is a God, they just see them as a superhero. And yeah, and I do not think that is like something that you would want to teach, or you would want to like tell your kid. And this video is just about us and learning that. I just like I just want us to unlearn that, because our parents are not perfect people and they make mistakes. And I think like we all know that now, but it is still hard to like process all the mistakes that they make, because we still have that idea in our heads, that in our heads rather angazi ukuthi ngithatha blending ikhuluma, in our heads, that they're perfect, they're not supposed to make any mistakes. And yeah, and I think by us like believing that, we're hurting ourselves. Because think about this, how many times have you like forgiven maybe your friends or your partner or your husband or like whomever, when they've done you wrong? And how hard it is to like forgive your mother or your father when they do something wrong, or like they do something that hurt you. Like, because I always struggled with that. It was always easy for me to forgive like outsiders than it was for me to forgive my parents, because I would always be like, but they're not supposed to do that, like, that my parents are supposed to, do everything right. And I think that was like actually, I do not think, I know that was a very like bad idea for me to have, but hey man, like I had it. And these past couple of months, I've had like a shift in perspective. I've been trying to like judge less and just, try be more empathetic, and just try and see things in other people's perspective, instead of like me just being in my own little bubble and thinking that, oh, like expecting people to treat me a certain way, especially when it comes to my parents. Like now I really understand that they're not perfect, you know. They make mistakes just like me, they're human just like me. Unfortunately, mistakes don't really, like, it's not really an age thing where life is like, oh, now you've turned 35 and you have two kids, you know what, you're no longer going to make mistakes. No, no, like we all make mistakes regardless of your age. You can be 10 or you can be like 50, it doesn't matter. I think most of us tend to think that, mistakes have more to do with age than it is to do with like being human. And I think that is like very wrong. We do not make mistakes because we're young and dumb. No, we make mistakes because we're human, we people, we're bound to make mistakes. Otherwise, if we were perfect, then I don't really think that we would need God, you know? So yeah, I just hope we really understand that, like, our parents are not perfect, and neither neither are we. You know, because I would always like growing up, I would make mistakes, and like I would expect my mom or my dad to just forgive me. You know, I'd be like, but yeah, I've apologized, so like move on already. And whenever they did something that hurt me, I would just be like, what? What? Like it would take so long for me to just forgive them, you know, because I'd be like, why? Like you're a parent, you're supposed to, you know, do everything right. You're supposed to like not hurt me. You're supposed to know when, you know, something is not right, you know. And I've heard to like learn the hard way that that is actually not true, you know. And I've heard to unlearn that notion that like parents are supposed to be perfect or parents are perfect people. And yeah, I really think that most people still need to unlearn that. That is why I made this video, because I think there are people that like are not on good terms with their parents, maybe for something that they did 5 years ago or 10 years ago, you know, because they had like this idea that they're perfect and you heard me, like you're a parent, you're supposed to know better, you know. But I think if we understand that they're also human, we can really, you know, go easy on them the same way that they go easy on us, you know. So yeah, that is it for this week's video, and I really hope that this message is going to help someone, even if it's just one person. I'm really going to be happy. And with that being said, thank you very much for watching. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and most importantly, subscribe. And also follow me on Instagram. I'm at simply tendeka_. Thank you very much for watching. Once again, see you next time.